It's Wednesday night, you know the time is right. Seems so pretty and it's gonna be a hype. Can't even get sad. Two hottest hosts in town, they bring the heat, they never let you down. Hot and juicy, that's the way we roll. Pretty and raw, we're taking control. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m., don't you miss it. Not the hottest topics, daily. Get with it. Shake it up, let the beat flow. Pretty and raw podcast, here we go. Tune in, don't miss the show. Get with it now. Get up, let the beat flow. Get with it now. Get up, let the beat flow.
Hey, welcome to Pretty and Raw Room with Boss Babe Entertainment. And
Kenny Vegas.
hey,
Hey.
tonight's topic is Battle of the Sexes. Mature men and women versus immature women and men. I had to make sure I say that right.
Yeah. Kind of get you.
Yes. Da-da-ga-da-ga-da.
Oh, I'm not even gonna say nothing about that right there. So do you want to?
What?
So do you want to lead this off, or you want me to go ahead and lead some of it off?
You can lead off. And then I'll.
Okay. So my thing is about immaturity on a woman. I think. How do I want to put this? Being loud in public.
Ghetto.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Loud for no reason. Embarrassing. Even just like embarrassing your man or embarrassing people you're with. Or the fact that if you know you can't control your liquor.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I agree.
the embarrassment on that and the immaturity on that too. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, grown women aren't out here being loud and obnoxious and crazy in public. You do that behind closed doors if that's what you're gonna do.
Don't get me wrong. Like, there are some, like, mature women. Like, when I say grown women, a lot of people think, oh, my God, mature, you have to be, like, over a certain age. No, because, I mean, my daughter, she's going to be 29, and she's pretty well groomed, very well. Okay? And she's a lady all day long. But you'll have women my age will clown.
Thank you, Cash.
And that's part of being mature in public and not being, like this. What's the word I'm looking? Distasteful. It's not.
There you go.
Distasteful.
Distasteful.
Same thing for the men. Men do that shit too.
They do. It's not as bad as the women, but they do.
So you
They-
think women are worse than men?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Can you give
This-
examples? I want some examples.
She said I
Have you
wanted-
seen any?
So, men or women? The men.
The women.
The women.
Yeah.
I see it all the time. I'm a club promoter, so I see all the obnoxious, ghetto, distasteful, nasty, ratchet, all that, and they're loud and obnoxious, and they want to fight, and they sound like sailors, cussing, acting a fool. It's disgusting, really.
Why do you think they do that?
They want to be cool? They think it's cool. This generation thinks it's cool to do that.
Attention.
Yeah, they want attention.
Or do you think?
But they ain't getting no attention,
I think
but from
also-
some loser ass
also,
dudes.
I'm a firm believer. It's like, I think it's a taught situation. So I think it's all the way from home. I think that's
You
where a
think
lot
they
of
mama's
things-
acting like that? No.
Yes, sometimes they do. Sometimes the mom acts 10 times worse than the daughter. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It could be coming from home
It could be.
and the surroundings that you live in and the people that you're around. It rubs off, or how you were taught. I mean, you
Cash
have to
says,
really.
I wonder how do you balance it all?
Okay,
What do you mean, Cash? Elaborate. What does she mean, like balance it all?
bounce what?
Balance
Balance.
it all.
Oh, from
She's an
going to 0 to
I
100
mean,
real
but
quick.
she's an artist though, so she in general has to play different parts. You
Okay.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
do you think? Say, I'm just use Sexy Red's example. Do you think she goes out in public and does her thing, and then I mean, she probably still does go home and do that, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time.
Okay,
She may like,
so
you
we're gonna
know,
use
she.
Big Sexy as a.
I mean, artists in general,
But she gets
like,
paid for doing what she does.
and eventually other artists here around we get paid. You get what I'm saying? Like
Like Cardi
it's all
B is
yeah.
ratchet, but she's like
But
a
she goes home and she's a mommy and she makes
right.
margaritas and coffee
So I
and
mean,
I've
Sexy
seen her
Red
at
probably
home.
goes home and does the same thing. We don't know that. You're
Yeah.
just seeing what she does outside.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I
We
mean,
don't
and
know.
she sells records. She makes money.
Yeah.
So of course that she's gonna act the way she does. But I'm talking about far as like ladylike and immaturity and not being mature. I think Sexy Red. I've listened to a lot of podcasts that she's been on, like Breakfast Club and Marco and well, Funny Marco. That's a different thing because they're funny together. But she's actually can hold a really mature conversation. I think she knows like there's a balance and a borderline to that
Yeah.
shit.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying? And I can understand balancing the shit out. But if you're out to dinner with your family, kids, or whoever, you're going to be the loud mouth out of the whole thing. How much for these French fries? And I'm just saying like this.
My chicken's cold.
Excuse me. You're like, come on now.
Yeah. And there are women like I've seen it when I went to restaurants and places and I'd be looking at them like
A lot of
mm.
growth. I mean, maturity. I mean, this is a really broad topic right here.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, because maturity can go a long way from having self-respect in public, having self-respect at home. You know, how you carry yourself, how you know. Okay, there's one thing that I feel grown men don't sag.
I hate that. I don't want to see your booty.
Grown men don't sag. To me, they don't. But then that's somebody's appearance, and maybe that's just the way they like to dress. But to me, I
No,
think
mean
it's
I
like
have seen some grown men with their ass out, but it's mainly the younger generation.
no, I've seen some my age sagging, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding right now. I have sons that are younger, like 19 and 26, that don't sag. I'll punch them. I promise you.
Kind of reminds me of the time I went to the duck off. No offense, but
What's
there's a
that?
lot. It's a place on Grand by the water tower. It's an after hours spot,
I
and
need to get out more. Shit.
nice place, but there's a lot of men in there that are in their 40s and 50s trying to sag and being real immature and young, and it was like you.
So we're talking about behavior.
You.
Mature. Right? Because that's what I say maturity can go a whole lot of way, like being mature enough to be in a certain type of relationship, or maturity far as behavior out in public, like me with loudmouth broads. Like I
Yeah.
really want to throw an apple in their frickin' mouth. I'm not joking. Like I really want to tell them to shut the fuck up. But I try not to because of confrontation. I just don't. I'm not one of those people that like to jump off fight. But I'm just like, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing whoever you're with. If I'm with you and you're doing that with me, I promise you, we're not gonna ever. You're never gonna see me again. I'm going to literally get up and walk away from you.
I'm gonna act up in public when we go out next time just to see.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna see me walk away from you because I'm act like I don't know you. I don't know you at all. I don't know you at all. And I guess I feel like I'm bashing women right now. But I
So let's bash some men real quick.
I agree. But I do agree. I think it's more women in public more than the men are.
I don't work is cool if a man who
What is
like
this?
women don't. What's he saying? And advertise your behind by sagging. Oh,
What did they say? Don't read it out loud, because I don't
I can't read that far.
know. Is that on yours?
It's not showing up.
No.
Mm-mm.
Can you even
I'm
see
trying
what
to
that
read.
person said so we can respond, or no?
Can you make the letters bigger? Ace, I'm blind. Thanks.
We're trying to see what he.
The
that person-
comments.
The comment that was like right above.
What's the?
I don't think.
I don't think it's cool if you a man who like women, you don't advertise your behind by sagging. Okay. Okay, John.
Okay, so when we say when we're talking about maturity, we're not going into relation part. We're just doing behavioral maturity, right?
I mean, if you want to take it there, we can.
Half of these grown ass men are not mature enough to be in any type of. They're not even mature enough to be married right now.
At all. Period. Point
And
blank.
females. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave y'all asses out. Cause I see it all the time on social media. Like some people got 2 Facebook pages. One for the singles. The single page and the married page. I see it all the time.
And that's got to be the dumbest shit ever. You're going to get caught and figured out. What? That's the
Yeah,
same
they're
person.
Not gonna care.
That's the same person. And you have 2
They're
profiles.
not gonna, their partner's not gonna leave. They're gonna stay. So do you think being
Not
immature? Do you
everyone.
think okay? So you're being immature. Would it be like someone that's still lying? Would you consider that being immature?
Yeah, you just need to say it like it is. Tell the truth. Keep it real. To your mate?
Yeah. To
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to lie, but not all the time.
I mean,
Not saying you got to lie. I mean, everybody lies. Come on, let's keep it real.
I mean, I have grown people that can't even show up to work on time.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck about their job.
It's part of maturity.
Yeah,
It's
part of maturity.
part of
If you got
maturity,
shit
then
to
you're
take
an
care of and
adult.
stuff to do, you're going to show up to your
I mean,
job.
priorities come first. So, if your priorities are all jacked up, I think you don't have anything matured into that part of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you
That's
got
true.
people that will literally pick going to the club versus paying their damn phone bill.
Mm-hmm. And they
Or they'll buy a pair of Jordans first before paying on the light bill and the lights go out and they're in the dark with candles.
They got them Jordans.
Got these Jordans though.
I got these Jordans though, and I'm in the dark.
And I got the flashlight.
Stupidest shit ever. You hear me?
Everybody.
It's crazy. It don't make no sense. That's immature. You're not mature.
Not mature. Okay,
Not
so we
mature.
coming up with a whole list here.
You're not mature
Do
if you buy
consider
Jordans
yourself-
instead of
Okay,
paying
so
your
I'm about to
phone
hit-
bill.
Look, do you consider yourself immature in some areas that maybe you need to mature yourself on? Because I think, no matter what age you are, you're still like growing. Do you think that you're immature in any type of way? That you think that you could probably kind of step back, like, you know what, I could grow up in that part.
I'm trying to think.
What you mean trying to think?
I'm trying to think.
You still throw fits?
Not so much anymore. I used to blow the fuck up. Bad.
So you matured.
And then I started saying
you
it ain't
matured
even
into
worth
your-
it. What I'm blowing up for,
so
what
you
I'm getting
matured
mad
into
for,
that.
why I'm throwing shit and screaming, it's not even worth it. So, yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I'm trying to think. Maybe not caring so much about shit I shouldn't care about, maybe? Is that a maturity? I don't know.
Maturity is like growing with yourself.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about,
I would say my only issue would be I care about things maybe I shouldn't care about, and then I react when I maybe shouldn't react a certain way.
and how you react, because your
Yeah.
reactions could speak about who you are.
Yeah, and yeah,
And it
so
shows,
that's
your,
probably
it shows your
something.
age. Well, it doesn't show your age. It shows your maturity level on how you react. Sometimes a reaction
on.
is better than no reaction at all.
Murphy boy, fuck you. No. He said she immature as hell. No way, never. You immature.
See, she
Don't
said,
make me pull up.
Marie said, I'm always growing even in my big age, letting stuff go when I used to push the issue. That's part of that too. It's like pushing issues
Yeah,
to the
pushing the
sideline.
issue. Yeah,
Pushing the
yeah.
issue or running away from the problem and not facing it. Um, that could be part of it. I mean, that's why I say maturity could be so broad with what we're talking about. I mean, within yourself, far as like dealing with anyone or behavior issues or things like that. Because, I mean, when I speak of behavior issues, I mean, I say it goes back to the home or how childhood was.
Right.
You know, so maybe you were taught to act that way. Maybe it was a learned environment that you're used to. And that's why a person lashes out. They might have short-tempered and they don't have any patience because they haven't grown into their patience.
Right.
They don't know how to handle that. They're used to like being loud and seen. And it's just, you know, they got to grow up. Like understand that this is not what ladies do in public. A lot of it is who's grooming you. You know, there and I'm gonna hit a nose on this right here. You have a lot of single
Just gonna be funny.
moms that are grooming boys, young sons, the wrong way.
I agree with that 100%.
So when they grow up in the way they are out here, and you say, "Oh, he's too immature for me," well, he just probably wasn't guided correctly.
Right.
He wasn't
That's true.
groomed correctly, and a woman can't raise a young boy into a man because she's not a man herself.
That's correct.
She
I
can
agree with
give him
that.
good values.
Yeah.
Like I can groom my daughter.
'Cause she's a girl.
She's a girl. I groomed my daughter very, very well. But having two boys, I'm gonna be honest with you, is really, really rough because I lost their father about 4 years ago. So me trying to take over, I can't say that I can raise them to be men because I'm not a man.
Right. You're a woman.
I'm a woman. So as a woman, the mature thing for me to do is find someone that, not saying I got to find a daddy, but find resources and sources out there that can help me groom my sons into a man how they're supposed to be groomed.
Right. I agree with that.
And I
agree.
think a lot of the maturity and stuff like that is taught and based from home. Even in the schools, being, in maturity levels. You got some kids that are way advanced mature, and you got some kids that aren't immature because of maybe their learning disabilities. I mean, it factors into a lot of stuff when you brought up maturity, and I'm like, that just goes like so broad.
It is broad.
It is very broad.
Very, very broad.
Now, if I'm dating a man and I'm 47 and he's damn near 50 and he's still playing games and shit like that, he's got some fucking growing up to do.
Games like what?
Just not keeping it real.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
lack of communication. Can't keep it real. Still got that chick, that chick.
the sad.
Hiding.
The sad
I'm not
truth is most men are like that out here,
Yeah.
and they're in their 40s and 50s, and they're still doing
And
that.
I still say it's immature.
It is immature.
They need to
Same
grow
thing
up.
with women.
Grow up and tell me what the hell you want.
Right. Lay it all down.
Tell me what it is. If you got Brenda, Linda, Felicia, Keisha, Denise down the street, let me know that's what you are.
Oh, I thought you were singing DMX verses.
I was about to.
Hit
I
it.
was about to. Like, keep it real with me. If you got two sugar mamas, let me know.
Right, so you can get
I mean,
double.
that's called mature conversation.
So you can get double. Bring me some money and you keep some money. Here we go.
It's called having mature conversation.
Right. It is.
Are you on the level to have that uncomfortable, mature conversation with me? Because
Right.
if you're not, I don't want it. And there are young men, there are men and women out there that they run from conversations like that
But why?
because they want their cake and eat it too.
Hmm.
Why not?
That's sad.
Why not have one chocolate when you can have the whole damn dozen of chocolates with all
That
different kinds.
that dozen of chocolates gets rotten after a while, and it gets dramatic, and you know, it's not.
Right. She said also at this point, by the point, what did she say? Don't wait to deal with reality. Whoa.
Right.
You know, like sis hit that, you know,
Yeah.
on maturity part. Like being like that's why I said mature, Sarah. Like it can go different ways, different errors, different ways, and which way you want to swing with it, you know, because I can say a lot of women that I see now have immature values.
I agree with that. This generation of women, they're not.
When
Like
I
you
say
were
low
saying,
standards, like
they
immature values.
they're not. Yeah, that, and like you were saying, they're not ladies anymore.
No.
It's rare
Where
when you
did the ladies
see
go?
a real lady or an old, like, it's not old fashioned anymore. Everything's ratchet, wild, and
I mean, don't get me
provocative.
wrong, because I mean, I'm
But
a
what
mom.
age? But what
But I'm saying,
age?
if I'm in the kitchen cooking and cleaning, and juvenile come out and saying back that ass up,
Oh,
I'm gonna be in the
come
kitchen.
on, that's a classic. The fuck?
But see, there's a difference because I'm
We
playing
putting
around.
legs up on the counter and
but the thing is,
everything.
I'm playing around. I'm playing around. I'm playing around. But it's just like, look, she said treating basic qualities like gold, like you know, having certain standards. Okay to play around and clown every now and then, but where are the ladies at? That's my question. Where are the ladies of this generation at? Because anytime
In
that
the club.
anytime
No.
that
Unfortunately,
anytime I've gone out anywhere, I don't see
you don't
that
see any
anymore.
ladylike
I don't
women.
see no self-care or any of that. And when did self-care become a man's bill? Oh,
Oh, it,
Is
it
that- is
shouldn't
that
be.
mature- is
It
that
shouldn't
immature?
be. No, that's not mature at all.
No.
That women, excuse me, we're about to set you straight. If your nails, your hair, your personal hygiene, your whatever is not a man's responsibility, that is a treat. If your man says, "Hey, here's whatever, go get your nails done," that's a nice gesture. It's not, "Oh, you have to get my nails done because you're my man or because you like me," or that's weird. You weird.
But you know,
You're
there are
weird.
men out there that like that shit.
What?
That like that shit. But
They
then
like to feel like they like to feel like what? Like they're
financially
needed?
wanted.
Like I mean that's fine. If you want to do it more, I would definitely let you do it. More power to you. But it's
But
not
it's a
it's
woman's
not their
responsibility.
responsibility.
Right. Mature wise, you know, she should take care of herself regardless. I think, like I said, and I said this before, it's having nice gestures,
Right.
like your gestures.
But I see a lot of women these days saying, "Well, he has to do this and he has to do that and he has to do this," and that's that immature mindset because he doesn't have to do shit for you. At the end of the day, it's because he wants to or because you want to do something for him. He doesn't have to do anything. You're supposed to have your own shit so you can do it for yourself.
Right.
True.
No, I agree with you.
I mean,
Shit, I don't know what happened to some of these, the generation, these women out here now these days. I look and I'm just like, oh, I'm so thankful my daughter's not like this. I'm so thankful that my cousin, she's not like this. I'm thankful that the women that I have in my circle around me in my life that are not like this, because you need to do a self check in the mirror because
Yeah.
there's some growth. I'm not going to say mature or immature because people might take that. It's growth. Maturity it's just growth. And
Definitely.
it's like recreating yourself every day, how to make yourself better every day. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Right.
But I honestly believe that this generation, mothers have done away with the ladylike shit. I mean,
And
come
their
on
kid-
now,
and their
look. You have
children.
your 3-year-old daughter twerking in a fucking TikTok video.
I saw that. I've seen that plenty. Not just that one. I've seen plenty.
I don't think it's cute for little girls to be twerking.
It's not cute for
And
your
then-
daughter
and then
to
this is
see
why-
you doing shit
No,
like that.
No, it's not. Like I had watched a
You're disgusting. Don't please don't give me started.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just
There's
like, well, the
things you
kids
don't
learn
do
it.
around your daughter. That's your little girl. She's watching. She wants to mimic her mommy. She wants to be like mommy. So she's going to do what you're doing. And if you're
So do you
doing those
think
things in front of
that
your
part of that
daughter,
has to do with maturity too?
hell
Is
yeah.
how you train your child to
Yes. Yeah.
be in growth.
Yes.
It's
You don't-
self-care, self-respect, because respect is part of
Yeah.
being mature
Right.
about the decisions that you make in life.
Right.
Responsibility. Because a lot of these fucking kids out here feel like they're entitled. And so therefore they don't have no room. Well, oh my God, they're so entitled. Well, they're immature right now because they're not mature into their growth. Why? Is because we're teaching, them the wrong way. We're teaching
Right.
them what's opposite. You're teaching them what's in Hollywood, what's going on in there, music videos and blah, 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 blah. Like, you're not training their minds to read books and self-care and how to balance checkbooks and understand credit scores and how things are more and more important than sitting here having your 4-year-old daughter bent over twerking and shaking. 4 years old knows how to twerk.
That's it.
Now,
That's
back in
it.
my day, if I would have been bent over twerking,
I would have got
swear-
that belt.
I would have had that belt and it would have smacked me into next week.
Woo, auntie, no way. My parents wouldn't even get cable when
And
I
don't
was growing
get me
up.
wrong, because I grew up in a generation of some raunchy motherfuckers. Like, I grew up with
Yeah,
Luke.
we had Luke. The
Oh, we
fuck?
had Luke. We had Luke. We had Too Short. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like Lil' Kim.
Lil Kim, Trina. Come
Right,
on now.
like, we had the nasty ratchet. But also at the same time, I always watched, like, my dad when he remarried. I didn't have really parts of my mom, but my stepmother, I would watch her, self-care for herself.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when my dad raised me by him, as being a single dad, he would groom himself,
Yeah.
as a man. Like, taking care of himself is very, very highly important.
Most definitely.
And the reading and da-da-da-da-da, like, everything was very important. And having respect and how you talk to people
Yeah.
is all part of
Oh,
maturity
yeah.
level. I see 7-year-olds having a whole adult, mature conversation versus a 50-year-old. That
I
can't
see
even
3-year-olds tell you "fuck you." You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, "Oh my god!" My mom literally, when I was growing up, I got soap in my mouth.
Yeah,
when
she
they
said,
say,
watch who you have around your kids because that plays a part in it too.
yeah, and this generation of women let their kids just go outside. You're letting your little girl wander around outside. Do you know how many fucking sickos
So
and
that's
weirdos?
immature of her.
And yeah, how are you just gonna let your kids out the house at 5 and 6 years old?
Because she learned it from somebody.
7, 8, 9, 10 years old, 13, like.
Sarah, but it goes all the way back to being learned.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. I just
It's a careless society right now. It's a careless
I
society.
feel sorry for these kids
that's
growing
what
up.
it is. But we've never been. Hold on, Shanta's saying something. She said, "But we could never listen to that music around your parents."
Hell no. My parents wouldn't even have. We didn't have cable till I was in my 20s.
My
They
kids,
did not want it. My parents would not allow us to have cable.
My kids don't even cuss around me. I know they cuss.
If I cussed,
they don't cuss
I
around
don't
me.
even remember
I don't even
ever
cuss around
cussing
my
at my mom.
mom.
Yeah, I've never said a cuss word around my mom. Maybe till like now in my 40s,
If I
where
accidentally say
like we're
shit-
saying something and we're talking. I'm like, oh that shit, and
Yeah.
they don't trip.
And I try to catch myself. Ooh, I'm sorry, Mom.
I don't, but they don't care because my mom will say, my mom's Italian, so she, but she'll say some things, but it's not, like vulgar, she'll
But
say
I've also
shit or-
seen 80-year-olds immature too.
They never matured.
Or maybe they did mature and they
Never
or
matured.
maybe they at the age of I don't give a fuck no more.
Another thing, these men, the way you come to women has got to be the saddest immature shit ever. The fuck? What's happening?
Okay, give me some examples.
Let's go.
Give me some examples. Are you saying immature? So you're saying that the conversation is immature.
Yeah, the way they approach the conversation. Nobody wants to see your penis, first of all. I mean, that's the first thing they do. Am I wrong? Am I wrong right now? No.
But that is
They-
immature. Like, I don't want to see your
Hello,
penis.
my name's Frank. Here's my penis. Bro, what? Sending dick pics
do you
and
think
stuff.
do you
That's
think it's that
immature.
immature of women to flap their asses all over the.
Yes, yes.
They
Because
do it on the clubs. You're a club promoter.
but you're getting. Okay, yeah, and those women, a lot of women in a club are getting ran the fuck through. Let's be honest, they're getting ran through.
Well,
They didn't fuck this person, that person, this person, that person.
I put it
Are
this
they in the
way,
clubs
hey,
every weekend?
look, you
Tuesday,
dress-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
dress exactly how you.
with their ass cheeks out.
Listen, you dress exactly.
Because I don't give a
for the
fuck. I'll say what it
occasion.
is.
You dress
I don't care.
exactly for the occasion. So however you want to dress. is the
You're
kind
being
of
looked at
company.
as a straight hoe, and by the men, and trust and believe by the women too, because we're looking like she's a hoe, or she's nasty, or she look nasty. Like we talk about you too, not just the men. Because I trust me, all my best friends are men. I'm around a lot of men, okay, and they talk about you. They talk about you. They talk about you bad too. They talk about you. They do. I'm
So
just
do you
keeping
think
it
that's
real.
immature the way a woman
Yeah,
presents
if you
herself in
present
public?
yourself as a woman, not as a street, you look like a street hoe. You look like you finna
But
come
what if she likes
leave the
it?
club and go sell yourself on
Okay.
MLK. Come on, quit playing with yourself.
Okay, but what if she was? Well, okay, so hold on.
I'm
So
keeping
what?
it
If,
real.
Sarah, no, I know
Be
you
a
keeping it real.
woman.
So what if you got let's say
need y'all
Cardi
to-
B or Big Sexy Red, and she's a celebrity, so
She's
it's okay
a
for
she
her to
can do
it?
that. That's her image. That's how she's making her money.
Okay, so
I
you're
mean,
saying
like,
the girls in the club.
If you're a
can't make-
stripper, you're a stripper. If you're a rapper, you're a rapper. If you have an image to uphold as of whatever you're doing, she's getting paid. I have no hate on that. She's getting
So what
paid.
if she's getting paid? The girls in the club.
They're not getting paid. They ain't Sexy Red. They're not getting paid. they getting
just doing
a
shit
shot of Hennessy or a fucking margarita, and they ready to go
So-
home and suck
so
dick.
all I
Let's be
ha-
real.
All I have to say is I'll twerk for a shot of Hennessy.
They twerking. Can you buy me a drink, boo? That's how they be. I swear. You know. I know.
I know
I
you
see
know.
it all the
That's
time.
why I'm asking
That's
you.
what I do in a club. I sit and I watch everybody. You will never see me dancing in a club. It's rare. I did maybe a couple years ago on my birthday. You'll never see me dressed half naked. You'll never see. I'm a lady. Period. I have an image to uphold. I have a brand. I have a business. You will never see me acting ratchet in a club. Ever.
So my question
but I
is,
do
like,
sit back and I watch
You
everybody.
you got some men out here that like that shit though.
For a wife, though? Are they going to wife you?
Good question.
Yeah. Okay.
Ace.
Ace, come on, man.
Come on,
T-
jump
tap
in. I
man.
have a question.
Tap in, man.
Yo, I'm here.
Would men wife something like that if she's got her ass out to the world?
All the time.
Yeah, if they like it, I mean, you know,
Do men like that? For wife material?
I
To
don't,
take home to your mom?
I don't know. I don't know. Some men
You
like
can't ask
it.
him.
Some men like it because it's just something to look at, you know.
Right.
But you got to understand how you present yourself to that man is how he see you. You know.
Right, so when you
if
first meet a
But I'm
woman.
just saying, him and all his friends done seen the booty.
Yeah. So if you present your ass to him, that's what he's looking to see, your ass. You know.
But later down in life, later down the line, can you end up marrying the girl?
You can. Yeah. Anything is possible.
So you taking so you taking
But could
slutty Susan home to mama?
Because it's again, she may be acting like that because she is single.
Right.
You know, so she don't have nobody to go home to. She don't have nobody to answer to. You know, so she can act like that. She's single. Now, when she get a man, that may change. You know.
Yeah, then the maturity growth. I'm just saying. You know,
I'm saying
not
though,
all of it's like that.
Not 80% is like that now, where that's what women
Well,
look
you
like.
attract what you get. So guess what? She's gonna attract in the club.
I'm
You
saying,
think
but
he's
you
gonna
ain't.
be a great man for her.
You're not gonna
Probably
take that
not.
home to your mama. I mean, like for marriage material.
Yeah, and all your homeboys done seen the ass.
They all probably hit too, and you don't even know. The fuck? I'm just keeping it real. Y'all don't know I see a lot of shit. I know. Okay. I don't speak on it a lot. I don't, because it's not my business, and I just be sitting back watching.
Hey, but
and I'd be
you-
like,
but
damn,
the
she
thing
went
is,
home
you
with
could-
so and
but
so
you can
last
dress
weekend.
Like, look, you could be a lady in these streets and dress like a lady and still get fucking played.
I mean, yeah, of
And
course.
still get played.
I hate to say this, but us ladies,
if I
the
wanna
women
run
that
around
act
looking
like
Little
ladies,
Kim, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get played any damn way.
I
So let me
think
go on and go out here.
I think a lot of women like me and you, or like women that act like women, or women that act like ladies, we get overlooked a lot, and we end up getting played probably more than the bitches with their ass out.
Shit, I get
To be
played because
honest,
motherfuckers play cards at the casino. What are you talking about?
we get shuffled and
So, someone said some men like it, but don't understand what comes with that.
I mean, yeah, you
And then,
wanna.
Kashan, she said, if I'm single and I have no one to answer to, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
So,
I'm gonna do what I want.
Still,
I'm
when I was
single.
I'm single or not single, like I'm not gonna go nowhere with my ass cheeks out. There's no way in hell.
I mean,
I would never
That's
like.
you though.
yeah, but that doesn't mean that.
I don't want that image.
I mean, it's an image that she just be looking at. Hey, she's sexy. She got the body to wear it. Hey, you know.
Some women
But
that
even,
don't have it still do.
but
that.
and I will say, even some women that wear that are not like that. Some women I've seen women that wear that shit and that persona, but they're not like that at all. They don't.
Right, and they're
you
trying-
ain't fucking on the first day. You ain't nothing. That's just how they got the
And
body.
it's like I got some outfits.
I do
some
too,
fits
but I'm
I've
picky
worn
about where I
out.
wear them. Like I'm not gonna.
But
It depends.
You may not dress like that because you may be self conscious about your body.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying that may be a thing. But you got some women that dress like that because they didn't lost weight. So
Or they got a BBL.
Yeah,
They
they
got
was
something.
big at one point. Now they lost weight. They got a little body, so
They're
they
trying to pop out.
You know?
But don't expect. Look, this is what I would say. Don't expect if you popping out like that. Don't expect that you're gonna find Prince Charming that night because you attracting what you attracting at the time.
Yeah.
Just be. This is what I'm saying. Have your mind open to know what you're attracting to your body. So if you dress like a slut, sluts will come along.
Yeah.
Just saying. If the slut makers will be all around you.
And we're gonna call you a slut too. No, just not to your face.
Or they say, Kenny, you not getting looked over. You don't want a real man. You ran from me. Simple science. You're attracted
Who
to
is
what
this?
you like.
Sir.
So you attracted to what you like. You didn't want a real man.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Hold on. What?
Rick?
Rick.
Who are you, Rick?
Kenny, you're not getting looked over. You don't want a real one. You're in for me. Simple science.
Marisa, oh shit.
Okay, so, I mean, Chicago. Well, you're far for one. That's 5 hours.
Oh, and somebody else say Sarah ran from me.
Who said that? Oh no. I ain't right. No. Let's tell the truth. You had a whole girlfriend in the cut. Let's not. No.
Who is that? I want to know who that is.
Nope. He had a whole girl in the cut, and she lived in a whole nother state, and I didn't know.
Okay,
And then
so
as soon as we stopped talking, there she was. Poof.
ain't the fact is it's
They
like
still together. I be seeing him in the picture with her like just last week, I believe. No shade. I'm just saying.
I mean, to me, attraction matters. And
Oh, you're not attracted to him?
I'm-
Let's keep it real. She said she ain't attracted to you.
I have to have some type of attraction with the person. I don't care what anybody say. Oh, looks don't matter. Yes, the fuck they do in my book, because I want to be able to know that I can wake up next to you. I just, I'm serious, because I just like I like what I like. Like, I know what I want and I know what I like. Like, you have most guys, and some guys might want redhead sluts. Some guys, I might want a tall, bearded man. You know what I mean? Tattoos I'm attracted to. I mean, does he have to have tattoos and a beard? No, but I have a certain appeal. Okay, look, it's a sex appeal thing. And if you ain't got what the sex appeal thing that I don't want, then I don't want it. Hey, best friend.
Leezy, yes, you do. She was just in the picture with her like
Right.
last week.
That don't mean they was together.
So
It's the
you
same
got-
girl that was in my inbox talking shit to me.
Like
Like
when
when
they're
we,
together, they can still be just cool, cordial.
yeah, well,
This is live.
yeah, you know
Attraction is everything.
You know
Do you
what?
think that
what?
attraction is
No,
everything?
attraction ain't everything for me.
No, it ain't everything for me.
I
but-
look at your soul and your heart and the way you think.
But it's still being
That's the
attracted.
Aquarius in me. I'm looking at your mindset.
But what she's saying, you have to be still attracted to that person.
I still gotta be
in some
attracted to
shape,
you in
form, or
some
fashion.
way,
So you
physically.
attracted to the soul.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I
I'm
gotta
attracted
know how
to
you
your
think.
soul, your personality, how you treat your mom.
Yeah.
I'm big on big family.
Yeah.
Like how you treat your family, it's like a huge attraction to me. Because if you treat your mom, your sisters, your kids like shit, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I don't care how fine you are. But if you treat your kids like shit, it's a no go. That's a deal breaker for me. That it just no.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
at the same time, I don't want to wake up next to Cyber Wolf either. Okay.
I mean, you can't be butt booty ugly, but I mean,
But I'm saying I'm not like the prettiest thing, but I'm gonna be pretty to somebody.
I just want somebody with a good mindset, somebody who,
Well, then there's
like you
Rick.
said,
Meet
who
him, he's
is
in
nice
Chicago.
and sweet and charming and polite.
I like what I like.
Ain't nothing wrong with that girl. I used to like only dudes
if
with
I like
goals.
midgets?
My thing used to be
Rick,
dudes
what if
with
I like
tattoos
midgets?
and
You're
goals.
not a
That
midget,
used to be
Rick.
my thing. I only liked
Tattoos and goals. Yeah.
I only liked the dudes with goals. Like that you
I
had
used to do that.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a bad relationship.
I had golds in my mouth. So what you trying to say?
Golds and tattoos. Yes, I used to be like, ooh,
Like,
daddy,
I like
daddy.
I like men taller than me. I have preference. It isn't the fact.
Yeah,
that
I don't want
I
no
have a
too short.
preference.
Let me ask you. So you have a preference.
I have a preference.
Has your preference been winning?
Has it ever been in women?
No. Has the preference? No. No. The preference that you like, and you've been having over these years,
I've matured into it.
how's that been working for you? Yeah, no.
Look, listen, look, let me explain something. I was married to somebody that was not my cup of tea at all. He was short, skinny, a runt,
He did something that made you
but
mad.
his personality, you know what I'm saying? His personality brought me. He was not the prettiest thing on the earth. He was not, if I show you a picture of him and to the men that I like, it's like far way over here. So I tried. Like I've tried.
I
And
mean, but that was a good try. You got married. Like
I did get married. I ended up getting married, and it was a great try.
Kids, so
'Cause I look past it. But then now that it's just, I tried. So you can't say that because I've tried going opposite. Like I've dated I love bearded men. Like
So y'all don't believe in the philosophy of love who love you?
Wait, what is it?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You ever wonder when y'all and I don't care what no woman say, even a woman on this live has seen a woman that they consider ugly and be like, how the fuck does she have a man? How
I
is
see it
she
all the
man?
time. Yeah.
But
The 600-pound life.
back to the philosophy,
is it
loving
mean?
who loves you. Do y'all believe in that?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
So why don't you guys love the particular man that likes y'all?
I don't discriminate.
Look.
I don't
The
discriminate.
ones that do like, they'll say they like you and then be lying.
They just trying to, get some wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
They just want some action.
They just want some heat. No.
That's just the generation. They just want some gummy mouth.
And it ain't happening.
I don't want. I'm not selling for just. Now this generation. It's all hookups.
Yeah, these men ain't shit. Let me not say that, but I'm just saying a lot of men just want to hook up. Well, I'm not looking to hook up. I'm looking. I'm 41. Oh, I almost said I'm 40. I'm 41 now. I'm 41.
Have you matured since then?
I don't want to just hook up.
10 years ago? I've
Hell
matured,
yeah.
I've matured on who I'm looking for in the past 10. Because I'm going to tell you what, that's big on maturity right there. Because the men that I used to date were bad boys. Like,
Yep.
no. When I say bad boys, like some straight street thugs, like
Yeah.
drug dealers.
That's what you was attracted to.
I was attracted to that. I flipped that. Like, I was like, I got out of that. I got away. I got out of that. So I've matured into the type of mindset and men that I want.
Gotcha.
Look, my best friend, she said we too old to settle. Damn Skippy.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing you don't supposed to settle, but don't set your standards too damn high.
What do you think's a high standard?
Yeah.
I mean, you got, and I'm going back to the way women talk nowadays. I'm not talking about y'all, but you have women.
We're old fashioned, so we.
You got women that want a man to be making a certain amount of money that they don't even make.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
want a
tripping
man
on
to
that.
be having. You want a man to be having things that you don't even possess your damn self. So that's what bothers me with women. That's why I'd be like setting your standards so high when you're not even bringing that shit to the table.
Right. No.
No, I
wanna
agree.
get the
I
shit
agree with
you.
that.
Like, I don't care.
But I'm not, as a woman who does have my own everything, I'm not gonna date a man that has nothing in the future. My future dating is not gonna be, oh,
So what is it?
you're on the bus and don't even stay with your mama. No, I ain't going for that.
But what if you don't find that out though?
You gonna know
No,
if
you
he ain't
don't.
got no car or not.
No, you won't.
It's-
No, you won't. Men can have hell of a things, just like women can. If he's determined to see you, he's gonna get to you.
Well, I'm gonna say, let me come to your house. Let's see how he reacts. 'Cause a lot of when you ask a man about his household and he's kind of weird about that, something ain't right.
What if he don't trust you? What if he got to let you over to his house? He just met you.
I'm saying after some conversation and so forth, like
Maybe later down on.
yeah, if
But
you can
even-
never go to
but-
his house, something's
But
weird.
get to the point where you feeling this guy.
So
He's
do you
everything.
think it is immature for someone to be still living at their parents' house?
I mean, if they down on their time, shit.
In your 50s and 40s,
You could be going through.
You could be going through
You
something.
could be going through.
But
shit.
how long should you stay there, though?
Oh no, that's the problem.
That's the question I want to ask. How long do you stay there? I mean, I have sons. I talk.
I mean, my boyfriend that died last year, he lived with his mother, but he was taking care of her. So
I mean, that's a
there's
different thing.
different ways why you might live with.
Angel say I'm tripping.
Why you living with your mom. But if you're just living there and there's nothing wrong with you or your mama and you're an older guy and it's almost like, it's like bum vibes for me. It's like you're taking advantage of your mom. Like, I'm finna stay here with my mama while I just save all my money. And it's weird. That's weird to me. I don't know. I don't like it. Mm-mm. Why you staying with your mama when you can have your own shit and you have the money to have your own shit and you don't? You just want to live with your mom? Mama's boy. Let's talk about mama's boys. No.
Is that immature
Yeah.
of a man
You
not
should
to have
your
his own place?
stuff. As a grown man in your 40s and 50s,
Yeah,
yes.
I think you should be.
You
cutting
should
your-
be
I think you should be
established in
cutting
your own stuff.
Yeah, I think you should have some type of establishment.
Yeah.
I can understand like falling off your feet and be like, hey, some shit came up. I had a divorce. I lost the house. I gave her the house. So I moved back home. I'm in if I know that you're in transit of something and you're
Right.
making moves and shaking stuff around, because let me tell you, when I lived in Vegas, I moved back here when I had to stay with my mother for a month.
Yeah. It's a
For only 1
transition.
month. I
A
only stayed with her for 1
transition.
month, but I've made myself like I'm not going to stay with her that long, so I got myself like a starter little house. It wasn't big, but it was a little house. But it was just like, okay, I'm going to progress myself. And I did, and I kept it moving and going.
Right, but that's a transition.
Right.
Right.
Now, I
You're
can
not. You
accept
ain't been
that.
there no
I can
1 year, 2 year, 3
Right,
year.
I can accept that, but as dating a man and you're a mature man, I think a man should be having his own lawn.
I want to come to your house, not your mama house.
So what do you do when you like a man but he ain't got everything together?
If he's working on getting himself together, then hey, I'm for it.
I mean, how do you play it though? Like, do you?
From a distance.
No, I observe. I have conversations. I observe.
That's how you play that.
Like if I know that he's still working on himself, I'm not going to require him to give me $80 steak dinners. I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me cook for you.
Because, baby, I'll make a fire-ass steak.
Right, we can infamize. Like we can
Yeah.
like we can work this out.
But, I'm be honest. I've been through so much shit in relationships and, and so forth. My next one, I absolutely can't. I'm not settling for anything less. You got to go hard or go home. because I've been through so much. I don't want to. I'm not building a man. I'm not tolerating a lot of shit, and that's maybe me being hurt or being
So do you think
whatever.
a lot of
but
men have
I need a man to be on my level.
I want a girlfriend, but I want her to be my mommy too.
Yeah, no, no, but no, real shit though. Like you have to meet me in the middle. There's no way. I'm too old. If
I don't know what. I ain't know. Fuck that. I don't know what
if
you-
marriage is not a goal for you, if you don't have and I don't give a fuck about your money. Don't get it twisted. I don't care about your money. If you don't have something going for yourself, I can't. There's
That's part of maturity.
yeah, I can't. We're too old
Dating
to
with
be.
the purpose.
I don't have a job, or I don't have this, or I don't have that,
Are
and
you
you're in your
between
40s.
jobs? You laid
What?
off. Like,
Yeah.
The thing is,
Can
you
I ask
have
a
to go
question?
deeper with your question asking when you're
Yeah.
with
To
somebody.
go deeper with a question, asking why did y'all wait till y'all turned 40 to decide to get serious?
No, I've had
To have standards, should I say?
no.
I
That's,
was married, so I didn't break away until 2014, end of 2013 to 14, and he ended up getting sick, but we were already
Divorce,
finalized,
yeah.
and I ain't gonna lie, for the first about 5 years, I didn't have sex.
I see why you were single then.
I literally spiritually healed myself from that divorce, and there was a lot of deep shit that happened in that. So I had to go heal myself, rebuild myself, because I didn't like myself. I went into a very dark, deep depression, and it was awful. And so how can I love someone if I don't love me?
Gotcha.
And that's how I felt. So, and then also learning mature, like you said, like I had to grow. I had to mature into what I really, really want.
So do you feel like those guys you dated after him was, how can I put it?
almost like rebounding, but not.
not rebounding, but just getting a lot of demons out of you.
Yeah, I was getting it out my
Yeah,
system.
okay.
Yes, no, because I was with him for so long. Like I met my husband at the time. I was only 22.
Oh yeah.
So I was with him at a very young age, and I had him all through my 20s and all of my 30s. So when I broke away and then healed and then broke out, and I'm like, oh shit! Like
Yeah.
I got some air.
Gotcha.
And then after I got the air, then I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I got to sit back because I'm hurting myself. I'm breaking myself. I'm ripping pieces of my soul. And I started doing some deep reading, meditation. Why am I so confused out here? Why am I immature on this? Why am I not maturing on this? What's going on with me? And I admit I was immature in these stages. And since then, I've grown into a better, mature self of standards and boundaries and things that I'm wanting. It's not the fact that I'm setting my standards that high, but it's because I want to be loved the way I want to be loved, because the way I love.
Gotcha. Bro.
oh, that's so
But
big facts for me too.
But it
But
was saying-
I've always had long-term relationships, so I can't say I'm just now setting my standards high.
But no, why you didn't require?
I
that
did
to-
require my boyfriend that's deceased was
But y'all wasn't together when
Every-
he was deceased.
not when he was deceased, but when we met. I was princess for years. I didn't have to do anything. Like that man treated me like gold.
were
And to
y'all-
the day he died, he never cussed me out, never disrespected me for real, never 17 years of being respected and loved correctly. Now we went through shit, but he never was a bad person to me ever. I can say
And
that.
not God rest his soul, but why he never married you?
We had to go our separate ways for a while. And then,
That's not answering the question.
what?
Why he
That
never
was in the
married you?
cards. It was in the cards. I don't want to put our business out there.
No,
but it
I'm
was
not.
in the
I'm not
cards.
putting it out there. I'm just. Well, I'm going off what you're saying. Like I'm 40 years old, and if you're not dating and married, it sounds like you kind of just now you turning 40. That has to be the requirement to date me. But
I mean, that's what I want in general for my
why
future.
that wasn't when you were 20? When you were 21,
I was
22?
21, 22.
That-
Wasn't mature enough?
Yeah, well, hell no. I mean, I should have been sure, but I wasn't. I mean,
So that's why I'm saying, why do you feel like, okay, now I'm mature, that's the requirement, but do you figure if you would have been, had your head on straight at 20, 22, whatever, would that have been the requirement?
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to get married since I was a little girl.
You didn't set boundaries. I didn't set boundaries at that age.
No, at
And I
21.
tell you why is because of childhood trauma. Like a lot of people don't understand that everything from the time you're born, you've had something that has clicked onto you, and it has a lot of your upbringing and your maturity and your relationships and how you deal with people. So the things that I've accepted from a man that was wrong and didn't understand it was wrong because I so long wanted somebody because I have abandonment issues. Like my mom abandoned me at a very young age. Like I felt like she walked out of the marriage from my dad, and maybe that's what I saw from my eyes. But it starts from there, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like here I'm being raised with my father, and then there's some other issues and things that happened that trickled in, you know, and it's just, and then here I am going to the bad boys because I felt like I was getting attention from them, and that's what I strung to, like straight up.
And a lot of these guys are fraud. They act one way in the beginning, and then all their skeletons come pouring out the closet. You open that closet, oh boy!
I mean, if I would have known what I know now,
Shoosh.
things would have been different. I don't
And by
regret,
that time, you're so
I don't
deep
regret my
in.
children, but I tell anyone this, and this is what I tell my kids right now. Do not have scattered children. Pick your mate wisely.
Yeah,
Understand who you're going to have children with, because it will affect them down in the long run.
it will.
Big time. Big
We ain't
time.
got no wheel. You didn't make it. You did make us a wheel. Oh, no.
Did he make his one?
He did make us a wheel.
I mean, this was a very good topic, Sarah, because it goes really deep with.
It does.
But I know how I started it off with like maturity, as far as like how a woman acts in public, and how a man is groomed in public, gentleman-like things. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
love a
opening up-
gentleman.
Opening up the.
I
car
absolutely
door,
love a gentleman.
Opening up the doors. You know what
Open
I'm
my
saying?
door. Run my bathwater. Like the little things
Well, the thing
matter.
is, you know,
The little things matter to me. Like the little things matter. I like flowers. I like.
but you wasn't requiring, like, you know, the old immature part of you didn't require any of that.
I liked it, but I didn't require.
Exactly. See.
Now it's like, it's gonna sound bad, but if you don't do it, I'd be thinking like, damn, I wish he. I want to say something like,
You
I
shouldn't
like
have to, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I shouldn't have to say
You're not
anything.
supposed to. A man should know.
I like
exactly
flowers.
what to
I
do
like
with you.
this. I like that. Like I like a
A
gentleman.
mature man will know what to do with you.
Yeah.
And if you're a mature woman, then you know how to handle your man and how to do him.
Right.
Feed your man.
Of course.
What he gives you, you give 10 times back. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's what we are. We are put on this earth to multiply.
Yeah.
So when a man, that's the mature mind. So when a man get you the house, here's the house, you make it a home. When the man brings
Mm-hmm.
food into the house, you cook dinner, you prepare the meal.
Absolutely.
You are the table.
Yeah.
And that's the mature mind, is having those actual conversations. And it took this long. Like my dad, like, got married third time, and it took him that long to mature into his relationships. He was a hoe.
She said he was a
No,
hoe.
I'm not kidding. My daddy was a straight hoe. Sorry, Daddy. I don't care if you watch this later on, but I love you.
But
But he was a hoe.
could it have been he wasn't the right woman?
There was a lot of different women.
No. You say he matured into the man with the third wife.
Yeah, he did.
She was probably the
She
proper
was the
woman
right
to
one.
make him change.
Exactly.
Again, a lot of women think they're the right woman. You're not the right woman for that person.
Nope.
Even just like the man, she might, vice versa.
That's just like me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll change. I'll get submit. I'm not going to submit to anybody. I'll change for the better, and I'll get my shit together on things that I need to work on for me.
Right.
If you're the right man for me to do this for.
Right.
But I'm not going to do it for any bozo.
Yeah, there we go. Spinning the wheel.
Oh my goodness, I wonder what he's got.
He always has good. I can't read that. I'm blind.
Have you ever had a wet dream?
Hell yes.
Yeah, everybody has wet dreams.
And did you come?
Yes. What? I even reached over in my dresser and grabbed my toy.
Okay.
What?
No,
Have you?
I haven't reached for my toy, but
Shit,
I've had
I
wet
keep that
dreams.
motherfucker on lock and loaded, ready to go.
Them dreams be seeming so real,
They do.
don't they? You wake up, you be like, damn.
Do you know do you know who it is, or it's just because you're just having it?
Yeah, I always see a face. You don't?
No, sometimes I don't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a face.
I've seen it. Yeah, I
What
always
about
see.
the opposite sex? What dream about another female?
I have a couple times.
I have to.
Yeah, a couple
I had it
times.
with two
Yeah.
women. I was like, what the fuck? I woke up like, damn.
Okay.
I was like, shit, two women? What the hell? Those must be the urges.
Weirdest bedroom story.
What is it?
Your weirdest bedroom story.
Oh Lord.
I got a lot of them. I mean, do you want to? What?
You told one last
I
week.
told one last night
Yeah.
about the guy that did the somersault. But there was a time I remember. Okay, I have asthma. Okay, it ain't as bad as it used to be. So I would keep my inhaler with me. Okay, so I guess I don't know. I had to stop and lean over and take a puff. It just looked at me like, what the fuck? I literally was almost had an asthma attack writing.
Girl, I've done that a lot.
Yeah,
That's
I said-
weird to
I-
you.
Right? I said, hold on.
I can't breathe. Hold on. I can't breathe. Hold on.
Look, and he said, "What the fuck? What? Come on, you got some stories."
Wait, bedroom story, or can it be like?
weirdest?
Can it be like a strip club story?
Yeah, if it's a weird story, did you?
It is definitely weird.
Was it sex?
No, it has to have sex involved.
You gotta have sex, man. You ain't had no weird shit happen.
Well, yeah, the guy that made me pee on him. I swear.
You ain't nobody had do no gymnastics for you.
Not in the bedroom, but I've had weird requests. Like,
Anyone that you just wasn't up with?
yeah, peeing on him. I didn't want to squat over him and pee on him.
But you did it though.
Yeah, I did it, but I didn't want to. Shit. Ugh.
Have you ever peed on somebody and never said anything?
He enjoyed it. Yeah. Like while we're having sex?
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you peed.
A little bit come out. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely, yes.
I've actually puked.
Really?
Doing sex?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, what?
I think
She-
it was like in
she's-
listen, this was back in the day, like way back in the day. And this was back in the gin and juice era, you know, when Dr. Dre first came out. You know.
Those were the good old days. Man.
And I was pretty fucked up. And man, I just remember he had like this circle bed.
They all had the circle bed or the water bed back in them days.
Yeah, I had a water bed. It was a circle bed, and I just know I felt like he was turning the bed, but I guess he kept saying the bed's not turned. I'm like, yes, the hell it is. I was like, no, it's not. I said, I swear, I feel like I'm going in circles. He's like, are you all right? And I looked down and said, no. And I just whoop, like literally. He's
You
like,
were spinning from being so
I
drunk.
was like, what the fuck?
What you
But
was drinking, girl?
gin and juice.
Do you remember those drinks? I don't know if you ever drank this. They're called bone crushers. You used to mix gin and then Boone's wine together, and it would be a bone crusher. Man, when I tell you you'll forget everything that happened that day, you will. You gonna wake up and be like, what the
You
fuck
don't have
happened?
no weird stories like me. I've
I-
had weird shit.
I mean, I threw up while sucking dick, but not while fucking. I mean, like, you know, when you gag too, when you're just,
yeah,
Sex
did
is
you
over.
swallow it?
you're constantly
I've
gagging,
accidentally
gagging,
I
gagging,
accidentally
and
swallowed
then you.
mine. I swallowed my puke once.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, on your dick. That's disgusting. He'll be
I
like,
didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I kept going.
he didn't know I threw up. The fuck?
I threw it in my mouth.
He did not know.
Oh,
You'll be
fuck
surprised.
no.
There is probably 90% of men out
I
here
had
that
something. I had
that
a guy
has been.
sneezed while he was giving me head.
Wait, what?
It grossed me out.
I would have been grossed out too.
I
Don't
said, "Bless
sneeze
you,
on my
bro."
vajayjay.
I said, bless you. And I said, can you move? He goes, what? I said,
You just sneezed on my vagina, sir.
My vagina, sir.
Do not sneeze on my vagina.
Okay, hold on. She said, oh my God, mine is crazy. Guess what? Best friend. I ain't gonna say who you are. Let me tell you a story. You ready for the weirdest story? She probably gonna kill me right now. Look, I know
What's
she's
up,
gonna
Tizzy?
kill me. Look, so this ain't my story. It's somebody anonymously their story. So apparently she broke his dick. Literally. By riding him.
He was that hard?
Huh?
He was that hard?
No, she popped. Well, I say,
Ooh.
yeah. I mean, the way she tells the story probably be more funnier, but she was riding him really, really good, and it.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it didn't I think
That
the
would freak
vein
me
or
out.
Something had broke out on it.
That would freak me out.
It was a lot of gooshy stuff.
I would have freaked out.
Oh my god.
I would have freaked out.
Yeah, she's probably gonna cuss me out right now. But
I
I'm
would've
not
freaked
saying
out.
Who it is? But yeah, that's the weirdest thing that's happened to her. That's, that she broke a dick.
Damn.
She literally broke a dick.
I probably have weird stories. I just can't think of them. I
What?
have to think about that.
I ain't never broke no dick before.
I've definitely never broken any dicks. Yeah.
Like,
Don't worry, I'm not gonna-
Look, she got the somersault dude beat. I thought like gymnastics. Have you ever had a dude like really small and you were like no?
Yeah.
Or did you go for it?
No, I've been with a small person.
I can't.
A mini me.
I can't.
Hey, the mini me.
I
Oh, it's
can't.
so cute. It's a little
I
mini
can't.
me.
I can't. I'll say, what the fuck is that?
Really? You're so mean.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
What if you
leaving.
really like
Bye.
him, but his
I
dick is
don't
small?
give a fuck what you
Give
look
him some
like.
type of
I
confidence.
don't care
Damn,
if you're
Kenny.
Dwayne Johnson and you look like that. I'm not fucking with it.
What about Method Man? You would do it.
Look, oh, she apparently admitted it. Do you see that? She said, girl, I did. Now you know who it is. The woman that broke the dick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, spin it one more time, and then we're going to do
Spin
our
it.
shout out.
Right. Nasty.
Nasty.
She nasty. She.
What is your date deal breaker?
A date deal breaker. On a date, a deal breaker.
A stinky motherfucker. I can't date nobody that stink. I can't do it.
You don't like him stinky? No, it's funny.
Hygiene,
Hell no.
bad breath. I can't deal nobody that stink.
A man that's on his phone a lot while we're
Yeah, I don't
together.
like that
I don't
either.
like that.
Yeah.
I need your full attention, sir.
Arrogant.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it. Well, I mean, I'm kind of arrogant.
Deal breaker
but,
where he pulls out his dick inside, where we're in a car and we're riding around.
oh,
with the
yeah, a
left-
man who
with the-
comes on to you too
Right,
soon.
like
I
this.
hate that.
Boom. Here, look at this.
Yeah,
That's a deal breaker.
there's no way that I want a man to come on to me too fast.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's a deal breaker. You
I
start
mean,
talking
I
about
would- I
sex
would've
on the
get- I
first
probably
date,
would've-
we're
you probably-
done.
Chances are I wouldn't have gotten something from me if you wouldn't have pulled it out
Thank you. Yeah,
like that on
Yeah.
me, and we're getting ready to go eat. You pull up to the dinner spot, and we're getting ready to go in to go eat, and you're like, here, here's Chucky.
I'm
Howdy-ho.
I'm gonna look at you like you crazy in real life.
I'm
I'm,
glad-
like, sir, no, put that away. And this ain't that type of party. I don't even know you for real.
What if it was a McDonald's he pulled up at? Would that be a deal breaker for you?
I love me a Big Mac. Let's go. I don't care. Like, I'm not money materialized.
same
I'm not
way.
I'm not a materialistic girl when it comes to men because I can provide my own materials. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't
I wouldn't
care.
care what type of food.
Yeah,
Shit,
I
pull
don't.
up to White Castles, man. You pull up to Waffle House, and you got it, baby. I promise
Give me
you.
some
I
hash
know what
browns
I'm
with
eating.
cheese.
I got my
No.
grits. I got my waffle. I will be happy. I will be the happiest.
Now, don't get
person.
it twisted like I'm low maintenance. But what I'm saying is I can handle my own maintenance. But I don't care about Ruth
that's
Chris
not a deal
Ruth
breaker.
Chris Steakhouse and what's that place called? Hibachi, whatever the fuck all them plates, fancy places are. Yeah, eventually I want to go there, but on the first date,
No, you gotta. I think you gotta earn that.
Yeah, I
As a
can't-
woman, you gotta earn that.
Now, if you want to do that on the first date,
Fine,
I love
but
that
no.
too. But no,
I think you got. I think there's levels to dating.
take
and
me on a picnic. Really for the last 2 weeks, I've just been really wanting to go on a picnic. I want to fucking go on a picnic.
and get on POF.
Who wants to take me on a picnic? I want to go on a picnic.
Go on POF and say you want to go on a picnic. I'm pretty sure they'll put their dick in the basket.
Oh my god.
Hey, boo boo.
I can't with her.
You ain't.
Oh my
I got a lot of deal breakers on dates. On first date.
Yeah, I hate the phone. Don't come to me with no sexual shit. I hate that. Don't
stink.
Don't stink. Please don't be musty. But we
musty.
wouldn't even be on a date if you were
Look,
musty.
there's different type of musty. It could be like I just got off of work. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. We're grabbing some grub. Okay, but it's the motherfucker that just you stank. Or alcoholic.
That pussy smell.
Deal breaker for me is alcoholics. I'm not gonna deal with somebody that look. I don't care that you smoke your little weed or whatever, but if you smell like a whole Cheech and Chong and we're gonna go into dinner,
I
and
don't
you
like men that smoke a lot of weed. I'm sorry. I don't like a man who's got to roll up every hour. That's gross.
Or they got
to me.
those blunt lips.
Yeah, that's gross to me. You're not gonna
I'm
roll
not
up
gonna
every
kiss
hour.
you.
That's gross.
I'm not gonna
Why you need to
I'm
smoke
not
that
gonna
much
suck
weed
your
anyway?
tongue in the near future with blunt lips. It's not
I
happening.
don't like the way people nowadays. Weed is like cologne and perfume now. Everybody smell like fucking weed. It's gross.
Even females with blunt lips.
Yeah, it's gross to me. I just be looking at motherfuckers like, ugh, y'all gross. Like, I don't know, but everybody
You
smell.
got a list of any deal breakers
No.
that you can think of that people talk about besides the ones we just listed?
I mean, yeah, some of those. You gotta have goals. You know, gotta have goals. Gotta have something going on for yourself. Shit.
Better not be wearing no fucking satchel. It ain't no fucking purse. It ain't a satchel.
You know the man bags?
Yes.
Oh
no.
man, look here now.
Have a wallet.
I fucking hate man bags.
Have a wallet. Have a wallet.
I hate man bags, you purse wearing motherfuckers.
Those
I
my
hate that shit.
purses.
I hate that shit.
What about skinny jeans?
That you might as well put the skinny jeans on with the purse. Why not? Fucking
I can't
fags.
date a man with I can't date a man with.
You
skinny
look like a
jeans.
fag, a whole fag. I say what I see. They do.
Y'all gonna get canceled.
Especially if you got little nuts. How you gonna come out
Look,
with some big
I'm an
titties? You
80s
got little-
baby, and I grew up in the 90s. We did not do that shit.
How you gonna look? I'm sorry, I got excited. But how you gonna come out wearing them skinny jeans and you got little bitty nuts?
And a man bag with it. Come on, man. That is crazy. They don't have the tight shirt on, too, on top of that.
Angie said she gets high every day off of contact.
That's different. Man.
Yeah, I think someone should look appropriate when they're going on their date. Like
Yeah.
take self care love. I do.
Most definitely.
I do.
agree.
Like
I definitely do.
I make
Every
sure
time
my
I
nails
leave,
are
any event I
clean.
have, anything I'm doing, I make sure that
like
I'm.
nails are clean. You know, if your nails are dirty and you're sitting there picking your nose, biting
We
your
got
nails,
pretty nails.
I ain't doing it.
We got pretty nails.
So you're gonna announce yourself?
Yeah, let me shout out some people. Hold on, cause I got a lot. Cause a lot of people.
Okay, I'm gonna shout out myself real quick. Kenny Vegas Photography. There you go. I shout myself.
Don't girl.
I just shout myself out. I do
So
photos.
first, foremost, I want to say, hold on, I'm gonna go down here.
That's what she
Jesus.
said.
First and foremost, I want to shout out Princeton Dew. He is the owner of 2.0 Restaurant and Grill, and it's his motherfucking birthday. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
What does he cook?
He in fact
do they
invited
have?
me out, but
What do they cook?
2.0.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they make over there. It's a bar.
Well,
and
let's go
grill.
visit.
Little lounge.
Let's go visit sometime.
Okay, you gonna go with me?
Yeah.
Yay! You hear that? We're coming. All right. The next person who actually was the first one to comment on here is creative, crazy creative Kells. and she does nominated for Novelty Customer and Creator of the Year 23. And congratulations. In fact, I'm going to have her come on the podcast.
Okay.
She said, do we ever do interviews? And I said, absolutely.
Heck yeah, we do interviews. Come out.
Yes. Chadwick from All Profit, No Losses Entertainment. Tizzy, you have like a million things on here. I don't know which one is which. You just filled up my whole page with different. I don't know which one is his and which ain't. So I'm just gonna read a couple. LaSure Network, The Drink House.
What's the drink house?
I've never been to the Drink House. You been to the Drink House, Ace? No. Attractive Nerd Management.
Well, they need to invite us out.
Yeah, I want to come out.
Like they should. They
Calvin
should invite us out.
Cowboy Brown has DSK Lawn Care. So if you need any lawn care, holler at Calvin Cowboy Brown.
Okay.
Heather LeBlanc is Twisted Poet Promotions. I love that.
We need to interview her.
We can.
Let's
We'll
interview
have to-
her.
yeah. Russell Lee Harris, The Rec Room Recording Studio. Shamia White she's a licensed hair braider.
Hey.
Hey girl, I definitely need my come get my hair braided.
We might need to come pop out.
Yes, I definitely do the braids. Calvin Cowboy Brown again, Doggy Style Kennel. He
Okay.
has puppies available. Well, they're actually very adorable. he sent the video. It looks
You
like
have
bullies.
enough. You have
bullies.
enough. You have enough. You have enough.
Enough what?
Dogs.
No, yeah, I have 3 dogs. I don't need any more dogs. Those dogs drive me absolutely insane every day. I'm gonna do a few more. Why this won't come up? Tie-dye treats from Tie-dye Butterfly.
What's that?
She does treats, apparently.
We have to check that out.
You know what? There's a whole bunch on here that.
No,
we
I'm serious. Like we got to check out.
Yeah.
Tell them to invite. Send us invites.
Yes.
And we'll pop up.
JC STL Bully Kennel, another breeder of bullies. Dogs are so cute. Young Tizzy again. What does this say? I don't even know what this is. Boy, you didn't send me so much stuff. I don't know what's what.
All these entrepreneurs.
Line them up, security. Let's see what else is on here. STL Boxing Academy, Kelly Jersey.
We'll definitely have to go out. I want to check that
On
out.
the Arch with Fat, King Fat Smith.
We need to
Yeah,
invite
there's
some
a
of these
lot.
people out for interview.
Yeah, there's a lot of people replied to this.
Yeah.
I had 54 comments.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, Deja Cosmetics, Deja.
I wonder if she does.
Sorry, I
brows.
can't. We'll have to see. That's what I'm saying. We gotta
Right.
connect with these people
Right.
and get them out here. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. I want to shout out real quick to Desi Bakery. She's 21 years old. She started baking a couple years ago.
Awesome.
She just baked a Hello Kitty cake for me, and it was a customized cake. And when I say this young lady has talent, she has talent. And so if anyone's looking for any kind of treats, anything, she can make it. Cupcakes, strawberries, pie, cheesecakes, whatever you're wanting, customized.
I need a cake.
She can make it. I'm telling you right now. Like, hands down. Like, I was so...
That's who made your cake?
That's who made that
Oh,
cake.
man. How much did she?
60, which isn't bad at all.
That's good.
But her being 21,
I love it.
I love it. So
I
I want to
need to,
definitely push her out there. She's young.
Yes.
Any
I
kind
love
of young,
that.
anybody out there that's young, that's entrepreneuring, man, get with us, let us know. I would love to interview anyone that's entrepreneuring too.
Most definitely. Also, one more. My landlord of my new boutique that I have, they have a unit, obviously, in that mall plaza. They make a sauce called ghetto sauce.
Uh-huh.
It's very good. I tried it.
Okay.
She's having a special, it's called Freddie Lee's ghetto sauce. She's having a 314-day special. So you'll have to go check that out on Carr Street on 314 Day. I do believe Lefties will have something as well. And I'm actually going to be down there and have something
Right.
since I'm a new tenant. And,
Exactly.
you know, and have something together as well so we all can you know.
Congratulations.
Thank you, boo. But it's just so much. It's so much that comes with that. But thank God for my brother Math. I love you, Math, to the core. He's gonna, help me out with some of those things. And
That's cool.
yeah,
That's maturing.
he always just swoops right in. I didn't even have that. He just, whoosh.
Right. Hey,
So
that's what you call a friend.
always. He's definitely somebody I can call anytime, any day. So that pretty much wraps up our broadcast. Do you have anything else?
No.
Do you have anything, Ace?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
We're going to say
Nothing
pretty
at
and
all.
raw. Pretty and raw.
Because we are pretty and raw. And uncut.
And uncut.
And uncut. Because, I say what I want to say when I want to say it because I have no filter.
And I just blurt out random shit.
Don't she?
Right. Okay. Until next
Alrighty.
week.
If anybody would like to be a guest, please inbox one
Yep.
of us. We would love to have people here. Anybody that has a business so we can interview. If you have something you want to talk about, whatever you want.
Yeah. Send us your topic ideas. Definitely.
Yes. Or questions. We can
Yep.
answer
Like,
them.
comment, and subscribe.
ASAP. Thank you. Have
Thank
a good
you.
night.
Bye.
Kisses.
It's Wednesday night, you know the time is right. It's a pretty era, it's gonna be a hype. Can't even get sad. Two hottest hosts in town, they bring the heat, they never let you down. Hot and juicy, that's the way we roll. Pretty raw, we're taking control. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m., don't you miss it. Got the hottest topics, get it. Get with it. Shake it up, let the beat flow. Pretty and raw podcast, here we go. Tune in, don't miss the show. Get up, let the beat flow. Get up, let the beat flow.